Keeping It Real, Vince McMahon, edition. Vince McMahon video. So, what is up, guys, and welcome to another video. Before we begin this video, let's get this video to, 12, 15 thumbs up. We could do this, guys. Now let's get into the video. Vince McMahon. Oh, man, where do we start, guys? I think this is going to be one of the more, interesting ones. Vince McMahon himself is an interesting one. He's certainly a global icon, global phenomenon. Vince McMahon is... I want to say he's a genius. I think more business-wise, he's a genius. And now, with the product that he be putting out on Raw and stuff, it's just not there. It's like he lost it. Vince McMahon is, especially with the recent NBC Peacock shit, he scored $1 billion for 5 years with NBC. He's getting that much money with the WWE network, and I don't know, pretty genius. That was a good business move. He's racking that up. He's racking this. No matter what you think about the Saudi shit, I hate the Saudi shows, to be honest. They're never that good, and to wake up at early for that shit is just not worth it. And, he's got that deal for 10 years, a bunch of cash, he's pretty much a genius on that side, but right now, he's just, I don't know if he's all there or not. I mean, Vince McMahon has this mindset of, money, 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 business, 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 where it clouds his judgment a lot, I don't even know what to say about it. What is there for me to say about Vince McMahon, honestly? You hear these stories about him, and sometimes he'll sound heartless and this and that, and he did something fucked up. Especially with the Twitch stuff. The Twitch stuff, to me, makes absolutely zero fucking sense, bro. You make mad money. You make a shit ton of money. And these men and women cannot go on Twitch. You need to dip into their fucking earnings. You need to. Yeah, maybe Vince McMahon has a right to do so. But why? But why do that? Why do that? You just make yourself look like a selfish, money-grabbing, greedy dude, bro. Vince McMahon, if he's Mr. Krabs, he's that typical corporate CEO. That's how you describe him. That's how people look at him. And honestly, even with my frustrations with Vince McMahon on a week-to-week basis, this guy, Vince McMahon, is a legend. He's a 10-time Hall of Famer. And, when he goes, I'm going to miss him, to be honest. That's going to be one of the saddest days in professional wrestling. But it just, at the same time, he's really just, he gets me so frustrated. He gets the fans so frustrated. And I was just having a conversation about this in a group chat. And it's just yeah, he made wrestling mainstream, but then he also de-mainstreamed it. He made it so fucking popular, and then he made it so uncool to watch professional wrestling, to watch sports entertainment wrestling, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He made it so uncool. He's catering it to children and their fucking parents, their 50-year-old parents. And, I mean, Jesus Christ. It's just so unbearable to watch. And his shows are just unbearable to watch, but the stigma that wrestling has now is just oh, I've grown up from that. You still watch that shit? You still watch wrestling? They don't even know about other fucking wrestling promotions. But he made it popular. People are oh, Vince made wrestling the way it is. He also made it what it is today, in that sense of Wrestling has this stigma that it is so uncool, childish, corny shit that they do. You know, you know what I mean? And Vince McMahon is so frustrating at times. His decision making makes no sense a lot of the times, especially now. You know, Vince McMahon was a genius in the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era. But for me, I don't think Vince McMahon can book a 3-hour show. Nevertheless, a fucking PG show. A PG show, bro. You just cannot book it. It's like so boring. Just so boring. Like, bro, just cut your law. Like, I just don't know. Like WWE needs a change. He needs to change, and you know what? Maybe it's not like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, someone needs to run a. If someone could step into his shoes, into his role, and run a PG show, fine. I'm sure that's possible. I'm sure it's possible to run a PG show, but I don't think he can, bro. Most of the time, 99% of the time, the fucking shows suck and are so boring. So, Vince McMahon, you know, he just can't run that shit. So honestly, like, even with WWE, like, especially to make it popular again, they need to make it cool to watch wrestling again. And his shit with Bad Bunny, like, I have no problems with Bad Bunny at all. My thing isn't Bad Bunny, but stuff with Bad Bunny is just Band-Aid, because you bring in Bad Bunny and then people are gonna watch, and then they're gonna be turned off by Otis. Like, who's this fat dude, like, that's fucking he's gyrating and saying yeah, like who they're not gonna want to watch that shit. It is so lame. Like, who's this guy Otis fucking Daniel Bryan, or the other way around? Like, you know what? Like, so like that's why I know that it's not. That Bad Bunny isn't the problem. It's not the solution. The solution is the product. You need to start with the product. And, you know, other than that, Vince McMahon, yeah, he's a legend, bro. He is, but I just, you know, he makes these decisions, you know, he's a celebrity. Like, bro, WWE is the most mainstream, like, it is the most popular company, most famous wrestling promotion in the world, but you need Bad Bunny to bring viewers in. Yeah, I'm not denying Bad Bunny's popularity whatsoever, and he's not only just a Latino base. Like, Americans like Bad Bunny. Americans love Bad Bunny, you know, but it is not the solution. It's, what does it do? What does it mean? What does it do? What does it do when you have when you still are doing the things that you do that put away the people in the first place, that turn them away? Like, what does that solve? What is Bad Bunny gonna do? People weren't even talking about, like, people were talking about Bad Bunny, but they weren't even talking about anything about the Royal Rumble. Maybe Edge winning the Royal Rumble. That's about it. They weren't even fucking talking about anything else on the show. It was just Bad Bunny. Seriously, if you want to make the, you know, I don't know, man. Vince, I don't know, but that's me with Vince McMahon. Hope you guys enjoyed what you saw in this video. Please leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Turn that notification bell on. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.